welcome to Widepark. This is a Tier 6 limited map. You can only get this map in battles Tier 6 and below. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to skip the hangar. We're actually going to do two tanks. We're going to do the T-34-85. It features an excellent 85mm gun. Very good maneuverability. This is one of those Soviet mediums that just doesn't know when to quit. Now this is an interesting map and I like it, but it is kind of limited. We're going to watch in the first person view. So you're seeing what I saw. Now I do have a buddy in this game, but he doesn't last very long. Boom. Shot with the Jagdpanzer. See how fast that gun's reloading? It's reloaded. I was playing with a teammate and he died horribly. Jagdpanzer's up again. Speculative shot at him. Lots of ammo, fast reload. If you think you've got a shot, take a shot. And the thing with mediums is you don't want to hang out there. You don't have a lot of armor. You have good maneuverability. So you want to get in. You want to take your shot. You want to get the fuck out of Dodge. The Jagdpanzer IV has very good camo. I am trying to get rid of him. He's a very powerful gun. You'll see the Cromwell rushing the middle. He's going to get some spots for us. And I'm just waiting. You have to be very patient with these tanks. They are not tanks that are rushing. One big hit, he's a one-shot, and he's a nut-shot. So enemy tank destroyer down, move up, VK-3001P, shot into him, someone else puts a shot into him, and just keep the gun firing. Just keep immobilized him, that suits me, and kill him. Back to the garage for you. And you see, I back off. I took shots at one guy, that was the only guy, and you'll see, learn to drive, don't run into trolley cars. Ugh. I don't even know what the T-67 said. Now I did have an advantage. My teammate that died was watching me, and he was watching other players, so he was kind of advising me, and that's surprisingly helpful. SU-100, dunk it into the hill. And as soon as you shoot with this thing, get out of the way. Gunfire everywhere. And I've already done more damage than I have hit points. I've done a lot this early on in the match. And didn't go where I wanted. Into the front of his gun mantlet. I should have taken another half second to aim it a little further back and hit him in a weak spot. I move up to deny them a shot. They don't have the gun depression to get me. Now they rush me. And I missed two really big opportunities. And that one just gets eaten by his tracks. So right now, I could have probably finished off both of those tanks. Definitely could have finished off the SU-100Y by now. And jousting here. Almost have the SU-100Y down, and their whole team is here. But I've got 1,700 damage and held up half their team while they could have been rampaging. Their T-34 is already dead. Just very fast, very active play, keeping my gun in play, keeping moving. And it was a very active game, it was a really fun game. And I contributed a lot to the team with 2 kills and almost another 2. Now we'll see where it gets real. For our second game, we are in the lovely little Cromwell on, what the heck is Live Oaks. That's 2 maps I don't think we've seen before. Live Oaks is just an amazing map for mediums. You've got this area over the middle that's kind of death, but you've got this lovely little playground south of the train tracks where heavies don't want to go. Tanks with slow turrets don't want to go, and tank destroyers don't really want to go, and you're going to see why in a minute. Now, one important thing with medium gameplay is You don't ever want to go over hills unless you're an American tank with amazing turret armor and ridiculous gun depression. You want to go around. You'll see there's the top of the hill, and I'm on the shoulder, and I'm poking around the side, looking for bad guys who are going to stick their heads over. You'll also notice my team is lining up so far back that the rear SU-100Y can't even shoot the ridge in front of me. His shells will disappear at 500 meters or 500 yards, yeah, meters. And that's how far he is from that ridge. So, campers. May as well bring some s'mores. At least I can have something to eat when I'm done winning this game for you. And you're going to see the difference. So Matt here is going to go up. I'm trying to say, go around, go around, go around. And he takes a hit. And at this point, I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Oh, church, I definitely don't want to be here. This is a bad experiment. We're bad scientists. I bounce, he bounces. And bouncing off a Cromwell should get you a medal. This is not an easy tank to bounce off of. I ricochet one off into Himmelsdorf. And I'm just poking the ridge, trying to keep it to where only this guy can see me. And he rushes Matt, and I get up there to try to help him. Matt puts a shot into him. Artillery puts a shot in. Matt takes a hit. I put something in. And now I just go to kill a tank. I can kill a tank. I can remove a gun. Boom. I take a gun out of the fight. I've taken a couple of little hits from the Churchill 3, but the BDR is coming up. And the Steel Potato has a ridiculous gun. So I use my speed, I use my agility, I disengage. I do not want any part of fighting two heavies, even if they're both a tier lower than me. I don't have the armor, I don't have the hit points, and I don't have the gun. What I do have is the speed to get the fuck out of this fight. These guys want to come up, they can come up and deal with it. I'm not gonna. I poke around a little bit, I do go for a quick shot. And I think the better of it. I do not want to be taking two tanks fire at once. Again, not a good option. This is a fun... This is what a tank should look like, by the way. Put another shot into the Churchill. It's not like I'm not effective. But hanging around is not going to make me more effective. You know, that AMX just traded 90% of his remaining hit points for a kill. I want to live! And enemy tank destroyer that died. And here's a Hellcat, and this guy's about to find out why heavies don't like this area. I showed up about 70 meters from him, and now he's not going to get another shot. I'm just going to circle him. Boom, he's tracked, he can't get his gun turret around, and he's dead. He's also in very soft ground, which is going to slow his turn down even more. And the gorilla? I don't want him to dirt me. I should have noticed that he already fired and he's reloading, but, you know, situational awareness is for pussies. And I also don't auto-lock him, I don't think, until about here. And I throw myself into deep water. Easy to do on this map. There's a hit. Stay away from him and kill him. I was actually really excited at this point because the only tank left is a tank destroyer and I'm on medium tank 15. If I can kill that tank destroyer and live, I will get medium tank 15 with honors, which I really need to do so I don't have to do artillery anymore. And yeah, that SU-100Y, still the bane of my existence. So yeah, you'll see very fast movement. Pick your fights, pick your punches. You don't need to, you know, you've got a great gun, great rate of fire. Keep it shooting, but don't keep it shooting to the point where you take hits, because you can't take as many hits as they can. Heavy tanks do more damage and will hit you harder. You want to get around them, you want to take good shots when you can, you want to get away, and then you want to poke them somewhere else. Alright folks, this has been Tanker Tips for the Digital.Flash.Fire crew. I am Corlin. See you on Tuesday.